Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive.
He's going for goal! Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, great leap! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart moves.
Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Forced to go back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a pretty loose pass. It's been slipped through. Real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nedved. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
And it's Seedorf. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Oh, well played, well played. That's a good run down the left. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Marcelo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Guardiola. He's a sharp little ball here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's picked his way through. It's going across. He leaps for it. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance! Has fallen kindly here, and he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rijkaard. And he cuts out the supply.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Luis Suarez, getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Zanetti. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! Lam is there, and he can get that clear. Shoots! He's got a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That's an errant pass. Vieira. Can he spark a counter here? Lam. That's tidy. Looking for the far post. Ibrahimovic! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He's on it. Can he get it? And a chance! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Fiore is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Fiore short changes him with that pass. Cruyff. Now it's Seedorf. Marcelo wants to run onto this. Luis Suarez. Cross needs to be good. Keeper's dealt with that. And this is Luis Suarez. Vieira! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Vieira cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Lahm makes the interception. Suarez is herring after that one. Fiore. Passing is crisp and sharp. Passing nice and neat. Has a look and plays it forward. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. The second half is up and running. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's roll! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And it's Zanetti. Fiore. Raul. Roll! Oh, good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
What are you thinking about the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And smartly reclaimed.
Paris Saint-Germain really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
That has not gone well. Guardiola is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Suarez. Suarez will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And now the breakaway. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Lahm. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fiore. Now it's Raul. Now it's Raul. Great defending, strong and determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Fiore. Rijkaard. Fiore. Now it's Raul. And it's Gullit. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a terrific effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 24, Luis Suarez. Le numéro 21, Ibrahimovic. Le numéro
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Gullit.
À leur place, le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Changement.
Now it's Forlan. Now it's Raul. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! And that is well cleared. And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Kukçu has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Gullit. Lahm has it in a wide position. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Lahm with the short one. Bale gets flagged offside. And it's Gullit. And this is Bale. Tries to pass it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Lens clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Out of play for a throw. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Forlan touches it back. And he's there to clear it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. He is through here. Lovely feet. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks win. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure. And now the breakaway. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelé. Van Dijk too strong for his opponent there. Mbappe. Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply. The pass has gone astray. Mbappe. Now it's Rice. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's picked his way through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. A probing pass. Marcelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Well seen, saw that coming. Turan. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. This is a promising build-up. Yaya Toure. Pull it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get it through? Seedorf. Now Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to play it through. And it's Marcelo. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Space for him to turn and look.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rice. Nice looking ball. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Not the most accurate pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now he's running away. They want to be quick to recover this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great vision. Seedorf. Cross to the back post. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Seedorf goes short. Real chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe, looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And this is Messi. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's a shade optimistic. Rice. Cruyff. And it's been played through. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And that brings the first half to a close. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And so the action is resumed.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Cruyff. And here's Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Marcelo. That's tidy, and he's managed to get free. Now, what about this? Oh, great leap! And it's come back out to him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Cruyff. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rice with the short one. Brilliantly cut out. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Nedved. Bergomi proves too strong, too smart. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, this looks sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nedved. Cruyff. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Van Dijk.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nedved with the... Impressive jump! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 26. Le numéro
He's had a
10.
fair tumble under that challenge. Hazard.
Le numéro 11. Le numéro 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's a lovely,
Le
neat
numéro
pass.
14. Le numéro 16. Lame.
Gerrard.
Changement.
Oh, it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's had it nicked away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. That's very neat. And it's Lahm. Lahm play... Oh, good fly! It's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only to... And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Paris Saint-Germain, oh, he's taken it. Bergomi. And a header! And he's managed to get rid. Gerrard. Best purring through the gears. Great chance! He's got a goal! with so little time left. Grandstand finish. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Another throw-in.
Temps additionnel,
Thuram.
3 minutes.
Ah, he's given it away. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bullet! He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And it's Hullet. Yamal. He has found the way through, takes a shot. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have...